I'll make a brief opening statement, then I think Senator Tester will do the same, then we'll go to your statement, Mr. Lowry, which you'll have up to 5 minutes to say whatever you'd like to say. The more you go, longer you go, the bigger the votes against you are going to be, so try to stay within the 5 minutes. And I count the votes, so. And then we'll go to all questions and answers from the committee, and I know Mr. Young's here to introduce you. But before we get to that point, let me just make an opening statement and then turn to John, then we'll go to Mr. Young, if that's okay. Well, the most important thing for our there's all things, aspects of life are important for our veterans, but nothing's more important than to return from combat or return from deployment overseas, return from active duty and find a place to work, find purpose, and find meaning and support your wife and your family. Employment is the key to doing that. There are difficult times from going from active duty to being employed, depending on the economy, depending on where you end up, depending on a lot of things. So this, to talk today, Mr. Lowry's nomination is for a most important position. It's for an undersecretary, assistant secretary position in the Department of Labor for Veterans Employment and Training, which is a critical program to help us reduce the amount of unemployment, raise the amount of employment, and see to it that we pay back our vets for the jobs that they've done for us overseas and around the world. So I'm glad you're here, Mr. Lowry. I congratulate you on your introduction and your recommendation. And I recognize the ranking member for any remarks he may have.